Summer!
Trenny and C's Indian Summer, and every time we do an intro so far, we are not saying the same thing. We're not on the same page at all here yet.
On the same page.
Same page.
Oh, we're on the same page now.
So, it is the Trenny and C Indian Summer. We have been doing some unboxings of different things.
Some reviews.
Some
comparisons.
Yes, it's going to be a really fantastic summer.
It's already a fantastic summer.
Yeah, exactly. So I think let's just continue the ball rolling and do another fantastic review or unboxing. Whatever.
Indian whiskey.
Yeah, whatever.
Indian summer.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're having a great summer.
Hopefully you're having a great Indian summer.
Tell us what Indian whiskeys you're drinking this summer in the comment section.
Yeah, sure.
If you are drinking Indian whiskey. Okay,
it's closest to you this time.
We got a club banger today. Look at that. Would you look at that?
Would you look at that one?
Paul John Indian single malt whiskey, classic, 55.2% classic select cask single malt whiskey, non-chill filtered. Look at this. Oh wow.
Boom! That is cool.
It's not gonna fall out of there, is it? I don't know. What's going on there? Okay. Cool presentation.
I love it. I like.
What's it say?
The tree thing here. You take it out of the bottle.
It says. I'll take it out.
Box.
You read the box. I'll bring it up to the folks.
Look, if you can see that, focus in here. It's a nice little tree beneath the writing there. Pretty cool.
There's a guy playing a guitar under the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, read that.
Okay, so what it says is Paul John Indian single malt whiskey, a masterpiece selected from casks. This Indian summer. No, sorry. Okay. Let me start over again. It's not talking about Indian summer, I promise. A masterpiece from selected casks. This Indian single malt offers a whiff of tannins meshed with a sizzle of lightly salted bacon touched with citrus. The barley rises early, carried on flavors of honey, bourbon licorice, and toasted honeycomb. The elegant finish is born on juicy, soft notes.
That sounds amazing.
Interesting they say bourbon in there because the last time that we tried the Paul Jean, we thought it had a bit of a bourbon-y thing. Oh, here we go. Listen up.
These Paul Johns pop like them.
Paul John, the Paul John pop.
Paul John poppers. Ooh,
Yeah.
It's a good look. I like the green.
I like it. It looks great.
Typically, green is reserved for rye, but I think that
Or Irish.
Yeah, I think this is a beautiful presentation.
It is. Okay, let's
drink
pour
it.
a little bit. It's also got the it's a magnet here, which is kind of cool. Like it just goes up.
It seals it, like in your car door, like it's got that nice suck to it. Okay. Just one comment. Manufactured October 21st, 2017.
Yeah.
Batch number 02.
Cool.
In case anyone cares.
Some people do.
Well, some batches aren't the same, right?
Yeah.
Some batches are good and some not as good. So you got
Or
a little
just
bit
different.
a little bit of water in your glass there. Let's purify that a little bit. And I just poured it all over the last 3 unboxings we've done. We've poured them all over the table and all over the.
We're just a freaking mess.
Frickin' idiots. This looks a bit syrupy.
It looks, and it's
thick.
a little darker than the last Paul Jean that we poured.
Now they do mention non-chill filtered, but they do not mention natural color.
Correct.
So that would lead me to believe that there's been some tampering.
Yes, some E150A, but you just don't know until you do the research. I would prefer that they put all that information on the bottle, just for the consumers are becoming a lot more aware of what they are wanting out of a whiskey nowadays, and some people won't even buy a whiskey unless it says what's in the bottle or what it's made of. None of these have age statements, but we do know it's also a single malt.
We'll look it up. This is just an It's initial thoughts.
Yeah.
It's very glass coating.
Yeah, I love it.
Love it. Sticky and
55.2%. Looks heavy. It's got a
poured
high
heavy.
alcohol. Yeah. Again,
that bourbony nose.
that bourbony style nose, and you're right with the Blantons. It has a bit of a
Isn't it Blantony?
Blantony kind of a smell to it.
because
And
there
this
are
one's-
there's different types of bourbons. There's your cherry forward bourbons. There's your cinnamon forward bourbons. Brown sugar. This is a more of a cherry one, right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't you say?
I agree. And it's funny because it being a single malt, I don't get a lot of those kind of like Scotchy flavors out of the nose on this one. Where the last time we tried a Paul Jean, it had a little bit of the peat element to it, which just kind of naturally makes it smell a little Scotchy.
They do actually say. Oh, did we read the bottle? It actually says
That's from
the barley rises early, carried the flavors of honeyed bourbon licorice.
Exactly.
I agree. Because there is a honey note to it.
You know,
I don't know about licorice, but
sometimes these what they say on the back of the bottle is completely just like
just crap.
Crap.
It's just BS.
and sometimes they hit the nail on the head.
I'll give it to him on this one.
This smells nice. Okay, let's take it to the next level here.
Push it to the limit.
Also, 55.2%. It's gonna be maybe a little hot, but we'll see.
Are we gonna do a little water drip in it? In a
Maybe,
minute?
yeah.
Okay, here we go. I love it. I already love it because I liked the regular one, and this is good.
This is really, really nice.
That
is it does have a sweetness to it, like a honeycomb kind of sweetness, like we're talking about. It does have a little bit of that bourbon. I mean, the bourbon style carries through, but this is where the single malt really shines in the flavor for sure. And 55.2% is not super hot.
It's not mind-numbingly powerful, but it is quite powerful. But it's you get Bookers up to 65. You know what I mean? So at 55, it's kind of above that normal range. Where you get into the bottle and bonds at the 50. It's a little beyond that, but my first taste was like,
This is
I
nice.
love it.
This is really nice. Wow, very impressed.
Now we paid a little bit for it.
True.
This is about $130 here in Canada.
Yep, a little steep.
But that's okay when it delivers on the price point, right? Like, you're getting 55.2%, which is nice. You're getting something that's imported. This is for export only, so it's probably a little bit more rare. I don't know for sure. I mean, there could be a gabillion of these, but
The other point to that is that we've spent, above the $100 range on some whiskeys that have been absolutely garbage.
terrible, awful.
And so it's a hit or miss kind of thing sometimes. Obviously, we like to research a little bit before we buy a bottle, and we've always heard that this has been quite good stuff. But luckily and thankfully, right away, this one, I mean, this hasn't had a chance to open up, and
This is going to be fantastic.
Tons of flavors on
This is going to be fantastic. I can't wait to review this.
Potentially, could I just say it? Whiskey of the Year contender?
An early contender?
Contender.
Absolutely. You can say it. You can say that.
The sugars are perfect throughout. Like right from the first sip to the finish, it's like little ripples of sugar throughout.
It's not particularly bourbony up front on the taste, but it finishes a little bit bourbony, I feel.
Really nice. Okay.
This is like a Scotchy bourbony hybrid kind of thing that, I don't know, I think they've nailed it.
Yeah, they really have.
Wow.
Okay, so thanks for joining Trenny and C. Again, I'm Trenny, this is C.
And this is Whiskey Summer. This is Indian Summer.
There's going to be some
Indian
whiskey
whiskey
involved for
summer,
sure.
yeah.
So click like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Let's do this.
All right.
All right, cheers.
See you next time. I'm very happy with that.
That's super delicious.
I'm very impressed.